my glass of water.
What are you drinking, Shanice?
Mia.
Water too? Mia.
No.
That sounds like it's a dairy product.
Toya,
Is
mind
it
your
a dairy
business.
product? Is it? Because I don't like milk the stuff.
I
Like,
don't think it's
I'll
a
be honest.
scary product. I mean, I think it's okay. I drink it. Nothing happens.
Let me
so
see.
we'll see if something happens.
Let me see.
It goes in your water. Like, you squirt it in your water, like...
Oh, it's like those little droplets that flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like a dairy product, not like chocolate milk or like nothing like that.
Oh,
like,
no. I thought you said a scary product.
No, dairy. Dairy is scary unless it's cheese. But like, I can't do like milky stuff. Like,
Oh, I don't usually do those either. I mean, sometimes I'll make a protein shake, but usually I use like almond milk for that. I don't really, so I don't like milk at all. Like, even when I was a kid, I used to tell my grandma, like, it's cow juice. It's weird. You're squeezing it out of something. Now you want me to drink that. No, I don't want those remnants. So yeah, no, I am not a milk girl.
You know, for my protein shakes, I use the Vega protein, the vegan based protein, and I just use water. I don't even do the almond milk. Like, the kids don't drink cow's milk, but they do almond milk. I can't mess with that either. I don't know. I would, even when I finished nursing Emmanuel, when I transitioned both of them from nursing, I didn't put them directly on cow's milk because I was like, ew. So they had soy milk for a little bit, and then at school they get cow's milk, but they don't really like it. At home they have almond milk. I can't even tell you what it would taste like. Ugh. It just seems odd.
It's not terrible. I don't drink it just alone, but I use it for my smoothies because I can't use nobody's water. It's weird.
No, not even get like the flavored whatever. Like, because my protein is like vanilla chai, and it's plant based, but I just put water in it. It tastes just like vanilla chai.
Mine is even the chocolate. I think it's weird. It doesn't taste as good. It gets a little like creamier kind of with almond milk than it would water. So I'm not really here for that.
Do your thing. The point of it is just like I told y'all yesterday, and my homegirl was like, "Are you eating enough?" I was like, "I'm eating enough to be alive, and then I'm drinking the rest." So if I'm not putting extra calories in my protein shake and I'm filling it with water, mind your business, because I'll catch up on the calories when I start drinking my wine. Because that's what I got.
No.
And it's
real liquor.
It's not a lethal combination. It's a bad combination. I literally am over it. But I'm glad to be alive. This is the part where you have to close your eyes and be like, okay, you sound whiny, be grateful. I'm glad to be alive, to be employed, to be in my own home, and to be comfortable. Those things.
All of them. I try to not complain about first world problems, even though I think I have to still save myself some room for that, because even though it's not as bad as someone else's problem, it's still a problem for me.
Yeah.
So what?
And just like we talked about in the last episode, like, it's not even, sometimes if we just realize and take away the word complain, maybe I'm just venting. That's how I'm coping. And that's my therapy. So that's why I'm not going to see it as complaining. I'm just seeing it as I need to vent and get this out, because if I keep it to myself, I'm going to go batshit crazy.
Absolutely.
So that's maybe if we change the word and the connotation and the negativity behind it and put a positive spin on it, like, hey, I'm having a conversation about what's going on in the world and how it's affecting me.
I think that's fair. And I think we all should give ourselves room and space to actually vent without feeling like, but maybe privately. I don't know. Sometimes I do feel bad. Like, I do feel bad because I know there are people who literally just don't have what I still have in front of me, and it sucks. It sucks.
I agree.
But I'm not about to be, broadcasting on Instagram like living it up. Not living it up.
No, because nobody's living it up.
No.
Nobody's living it up. Everybody's on live. Everybody's doing the same damn TikTok dances. Everybody's making the same tired meals.
I still haven't ventured into live, and I don't think there's anything in this world that's gonna make me be like, you know what? Let me just talk to the people. What people? Y'all know how I feel about social media. Even this morning with our workout, y'all like, both of y'all like, so we made a deal, and I'm just like, private chat. I did it. Here you go.
Ridiculous. Right. So let me tell y'all how we're counting down to Toya's birthday. And we decided, like, okay, there's 40 days. We're about to get these workouts in because we about to be fly as fuck sitting on these couches.
On the
Okay?
couch. Right.
But I'm gonna put it in my story all the time. If I work out, the world must know. Okay, y'all need to know about these workouts I'm getting in, because it's not even gonna be a surprise when I come back and I'm just out here. I tag Toya, I tag Jen. Toya responds privately all the time because she's trash.
I'm being 100% honest with you. I don't know them people. I don't know them 342 people who follow me.
Yeah, but still, you could still been like close. You could close friend, and it still could be just the two of us. I'm sitting here like, oh, what's this? And it's her watch. I'm like, what in the world? It's not even your face. It's not like your voice. It's a picture of your watch. We could
out here living no face, no trace life, but still on discreet. Stop.
Are you on protection, like the witness protection? What is going on?
Listen. I'm doing it. We've been working out. I've been doing it, but I'm just going to show back. I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna pop back up like, what y'all thought I was done? Like, that's it. That's all you get. You don't need to really know how big I got. Like, don't worry about it. Because those first 2 weeks at home were
I'm going to take them through this journey.
Those first 2 weeks at home, I was just in here, like, eating all the things, drinking all the things. And it ain't nothing but a blink of an eye.
Any time of day.
Like, I could inhale a nacho and it's like, there you go, 5 pounds. Like, sis, what?
So but if you think about it, that's normal. I think everybody did, because if you think about it, we kind of like went through a breakup with the world and with outside. Yep. So, in the first steps of a breakup or any type of thing ending is grieving, and people cope by eating. So I think you could have just,
I was
posted a picture.
I fuck the people. Love y'all, but
and everybody would have understood, because we all out here looking like Professor Clump right now, and we trying to get it right.
Whoever need to see me, done seen me. That's it. We good.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We'll accept that. I appreciate your private pictures, and I'm just glad to see that you're doing well. And then, when your birthday on your couch, maybe you can share with the world how snatched you look.
I'm gonna post a picture. I told you. Like,
she's gonna be fly for her birthday. That's all that matters.
I will be super fly. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just need us to set the mood. So just tell us how you want our couches to look. If you want a theme,
there's a color,
you want a certain color for us to wear.
Oh my God, y'all are so amazing.
I will pop a bottle for you, or take the screw off. Depends on what I can find. Take the cap off, unscrew the cap. It depends.
We're not unscrewing no caps on nothing for my birthday.
Look, we don't know what the liquor stores are going to look like in 40 days. I might be only able to unscrew a cap.
We had 39 now. Oh my goodness. Yesterday when I was in the market, the lady literally, she had a generous amount of beverages in her cart that she purchased. And at the supermarket, you can only purchase, there's a limit of alcohol, and it's always like that, at least for us in Pennsylvania. So it's like a certain amount of ounces or bottles, whatever. And she asked the young kids, she was like, when are you guys getting more liquor inventory? First of all, there's no liquor in this market.
Oh, she's not playing.
It's alcohol. But you have enough. So what are you about to do with all of that? He's like, tomorrow. She was like, okay, I'll see you tomorrow. What are you doing, lady? She was maybe like in her 60s, an older white lady. And I just was like, all right, well, let me buy my little ice cream sandwiches and my bottle of wine and go on about my life. Because
you've been talking about these ice cream sandwiches all week. And I think now I'm going to have to go get some. Either that or a drumstick.
That's been my treat.
But the thing is, will we be able to find them? Because the ice cream section in these grocery stores look real sparse. Yeah. Like, I just wanted some plain vanilla ice cream, and I couldn't even find that.
Also, remember yesterday we talked about y'all don't have, Poppy stores or
no.
No.
I mean, probably if I go into Wilmington, but Wawa, who's going into Wawa? That is a cesspool of germs.
You better put a mask on. It's time to put a mask on. I've been avoiding it. It's time to put a mask on.
Yes.
Yeah. And to wear the gloves and be out here Michael Jackson and do it.
Yeah. Wait, why did I see a tweet that said future mask off hit a little harder now? Y'all play so much.
Shout out. Future has a song for every step of this pandemic, because last month it was this is a serious March Madness, and now it's mask off. Like, put that shit on, bro. Mm-hmm. Is there, so I don't know what it'll be for May, but I'm sure we'll be able to find a Future song that fits.
And now I'm gonna be on the lookout. Okay.
We went from March Madness to mask off. God mercy.
Wow. So, hey fam, I know we've been chatting your ears off with all this craziness that's going on in the world, but let's keep it normal in this abnormal setting here. So we just wanted to welcome you back to the Black Effect podcast, where we discuss how Black culture affects society and how society affects us. And we are your hosts of this now weekly, but soon to be bi-weekly, because we're getting up out of this house soon. I'm claiming it conversation. I'm Jennifer.
I'm Shanice.
I'm Latoya.
Yeah. So, you've heard our little catch up, and I think today what we wanted to do was first is just thank you guys for coming on every Friday through our virtual happy hours and talking with us, and then also interacting with us via our IG story. So we also just wanted to catch you up on some of the things with how our other listeners are keeping up with this pandemic and how they're staying positive. So, Toy, I think you had all of the responses, right?
Okay. Yeah, so we do a thing called What You Think Wednesday, and this Wednesday we of course dropped an episode, but we also asked a question in our stories. We asked folks to share some of the affirmations that have been getting them through these days. Now, some of these affirmations were hilarious, and others, were definitely needed deep down in our souls. So someone said, one day at a time, and that was important because that's something that we have to do. We have to take it one day at a time. We don't know what's next, and every time you turn on the news or listen to another story or read something, there's a change in the narrative. So one day at a time is important. Another was, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. Somebody took it to church, and that's
hallelujah
where we may need to go. And then someone said, I am doing what I can with the knowledge and skills I have to survive. Very important, because we're figuring it out day by day. Another was, the biggest loss in the end is if we come out of this unchanged. And I've seen that floating around Instagram a bit, so that was important. Another from one of our listeners and great supporters was, it's people who don't have jobs right now, so be grateful to be able to work from home, which, yes. And the funniest, which I think there's going to be some Corona kids coming out of this, was, girl, you look good. Won't you back that ass up? And he was quoting Juvenile. So good luck to that house. They getting it going over there.
I'm not going to say I'm jealous. I'm just going to say good for you. I'm happy for you.
Glad it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you guys see, speaking of that, you see somebody had twins and they named them Corona and COVID?
I did.
In India, right? Now, yeah. I hope that it's just somebody spoofing us, and just because you could put anything on the internet and niggas will retweet it or repost it and be like, oh my God. All you saw was a baby's foot in a baby's hand. I ain't seen no babies.
No birth certificate.
Right. No Indian mama and daddy.
Well, we'll see in 5 years when they go to kindergarten. They say, remember the kids?
And you remember COVID and Corona?
Damn, they really named the kids that. I know their teacher gonna be mad, but like, these damn kids.
I know. No.
These kids, his names are already outlandish. But I feel like we've been doing like a revert, and some folks are going more old school, like Marthas and Maples and Jethros. No?
Not Jethro.
My daughter has a friend named Melissa, and I said, who's still naming niggas Melissa? Like, you're
what was that, a thing of the 90s?
I don't think there's a need for any more Melissas. Like,
no, yeah, I think they need to age that out.
Melissa is like Michael. Evergreen. How many Michaels do we need?
Michael is one of the.
I can understand Michael. Melissa.
This is a family name. Like, even with my children, their middle names are family names. So my son's middle name is his father's first name. Michaela's middle name, she has a hyphenated middle name, so it's